G'day, Meshy.
Morning.
Happy Friday. No James McCain today. He's got to MC some county's 70th anniversary. I didn't want to burst his bubble, but they asked me to host it.
Yeah, no,
that
would have burst his bubble.
I said no, I'm good, thanks.
How many rugby clubs are running events at 10 a.m. in the morning?
Not many, if any. Might be a lunch.
Yeah, okay.
Might be a lunch situation, I believe. But I said to McConey, look, it's fine. You can step down from the podcast, but I want a selfie of you and Jim Coe.
Yeah, good man.
So he said, okay, deal.
Is that a day's leave or sick leave?
Yeah, probably sick leave.
He's taking sick leave on that?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. But
fine.
he will be with us tomorrow for the commentary from the Roaming Giant. But hey, a little bit of ray of sunshine out of the sporting world that's becoming more and more missionary by the day. American comedian Shane Gillis. I don't know if you are familiar with him.
His work, yeah.
Probably some of his best work is his spoof beer medicine.
Yeah, he's becoming the people's champ, isn't he, really?
He is. Yeah, absolutely. But he hosted the ESPYs, which is the ESPN Sports Awards.
Yeah.
A controversial appointment. Comes from the Ricky Gervais mould, if this is anything to go by.
Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players.
Oh, yeah.
Heck, they cop a lot of strays at WNBA.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of strays. Like there was those guys who were betting. Who was the player that they were putting?
Angel Reese.
They were
miss her first shot.
Yeah, $1,000 on Angel Reese to miss her first shot, and every time at jackpot they'd just keep putting it back on, and they were up to hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I know we're not here to defend Shane Gillis, but can we all just remember who he's having a laugh at there? He's not having a laugh at the WNBA. He's having a laugh at the fact that there's a whole bunch of sports journos in a room who just applauded for a made-up WNBA
For
star.
someone's wife.
Yeah. That's right. So let's not get too shitty about this.
No,
I was handing it around the flat last night, and a couple of ladies were getting upset, and I was like, no.
He's
You're
having a
missing the
crack
point.
at. Yeah. Okay. Listen again.
Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players.
And there would have been a smattering of laugh and a smattering of you, motherfucker.
Because they showed her on the screen as well.
Yeah.
So they showed her on the screen. So everyone clapped when she was on the screen. And she realized she was on the screen and was like, oh, shit. And started pissing herself. And that's when he revealed that.
Oh, fucking hell. I wonder if she knew she was going to be thrown under the bus.
Yeah.
Well, the guy, her husband is Matt. I don't know his last name, but he's the guy he does Shane Gillis does the podcast with.
Oh, right,
I
okay.
see. Yeah, okay. Well, if you're unfamiliar with Shane Gillis's work, then just go onto YouTube or jump on Netflix because he's got a few shows on Netflix.
Hey, good for them, by the way. It's not usually the Shane Gillis type is not the type that you're looking to host an awards ceremony at the moment.
It's good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good. Hopefully, sports goes that way. But in New Zealand, we'll continue to pound away in the missionary style for God knows how long.
Can you imagine if he did the Hellbergs here?
Oh, fuck it. How many people would watch it?
Holy
it's a great idea.
Shit, it would go off.
It's a great idea, but I mean, he'd be like, Hellbergs?
That's why we should host the Hellbergs. I've said this for the longest time.
Oh,
G
my
Lane, you
God.
do a great job at it.
That'd be like, I am known as the one and done when it comes to hosting.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That would be a one and done. But I'm pretty sure that's what Ricky Gervais thought when he first hosted the
Golden Globes.
Golden Globes. He thought, I'm one and done here. I'm just going to go unleash. And they've gone, nah, classic, come back.
At least twice a year I go back and watch all those.
Oh, so good.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we'll go down in history. So G Lane for the Hellbergs 2026.
I would say some horrific shit. Anyway, live from the Export Beer Garden studios. This is the agenda for Friday, the 18th of July.
Let's do it.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Got in a bit of trouble last night, Meshi.
Yeah, what for?
Wow. The wife had a few engagements last night. You know, real down to the earth, kind of salt of the earth community things. Like she had to go for a school visit and then she had a fundraising meeting.
Nice, okay.
And I turned the TV on, sat down with my two boys, and we watched the Open.
Like, how good was that?
How good.
Was that maybe the best Thursday night of the year?
It was pretty good because we were asking a lot of valid questions. They both play golf. One's 8, one's 13, which was a great start for me because I'm just hoping they get to their teens and I can just escape and play golf with them.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of good questions, and it was the countdown to Foxy Wednesday teeing off. We found out it was 8:25 p.m.
Yep.
So, you know, the 8-year-old's bedtime is 8.
So did you spend 2.5 hours just watching people tee off on the first hole? Yeah, same as me.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and watching...
Got through about 4 beers in that time.
Watching Phil Mickelson as well, like, he's wearing sunglasses from the early 60s.
We need to talk about the aviators that are taking over this tournament. Aviators were not designed for the golf course.
Also, only Americans.
It is only the Americans wearing some Caddie, collars, aviators, cap combo.
And can I just say, it was raining.
It was not, it's not a great look.
There's no, just for people who haven't been to Ireland, there's no glare in Ireland, okay? There's hardly any sun, let alone any glare. So there must be a sponsorship thing. It must be. Anyway, so we're sitting there. Bedtime was supposed to be 8. 8:30 ticks over. Expressly told as my wife left, make sure the kids are in bed at here. I'll be back later.
Backbone.
I've got this, fundraising, primary school fundraising. Snuggled up there. Foxy stripes his first tee.
Fuck, did he stripe it or did he stripe it?
Yeah, especially after seeing Morikawa spray his. I was like, hell yeah.
And by the way, it's the first tee every time he tees off that you realise how efficiently he plays golf, because you see everyone fuck around. There was a couple of people pulling out, going back to check their line and all that kind of thing, and he just steps up, and as the commentators say, every time, and
whammo.
Bang.
Yeah. And he was playing with that English nerd. What's his name?
Yeah, what is his name?
Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, a real...
I think he might have been another aviator.
Absolute train spotter. Nah, he was in the beanie.
Oh, was he?
Absolute golf train spotter. Anyway, he birdied the first hole.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't. He should have, and he parred it, but he eagled the next hole. Anyway, great start. Sitting on the couch, and then I hear a car pull into the driveway. By this stage, it's 9:15. We're well and truly over bedtime.
Oh, no.
And I was like, boys, we're going to have to come up with some sort of excuse here.
Yeah. Like a tummy bug or something like that?
No, we just had to go tell them we're watching Foxy for one more hole. That was it, okay? And they're like, okay. And says, why are you in bed? He goes, we just need to watch Foxy. We just need to watch Foxy putt. And she's like, okay. And then, he putted, bogeyed, and then I shuffled them off to bed. And then the 13-year-old snuck back up again. And I busted him there at like 9:30, still watching the Open.
It's hard to get away from the golf. I've only really just started sitting down and watching 4 rounds.
I can't do a full... I have to have some sort of vested interest in it.
It's a pretty good broadcast, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So quiet and soothing, perfect for a weeknight. 6 p.m.
How cold does it look? Can I remind you?
Cold as.
It's in the middle of summer. It's the middle of summer over there.
We were talking about this last night.
It's July.
Yeah.
It's midsummer in Northern Ireland at Portrush. That looks freezing. Everyone's in coats and jackets.
The thing that I couldn't get past when it came to fashion choices, though, was the Wounda and the purple skin-tight Barney pants.
Even my daughter said, ooh.
They are so tight and so purple, those pants.
He's looking for a statement. It's like... Bigby off Train Spotting when he would wear funky clothing just to get a comment in the urinal and then beat the fuck out of them. Yeah. So I find that's the same with a golfer. You're wearing something stupid just to get a reaction.
There are a few types of golfers, aren't there?
And we're giving him the reaction.
Yeah, so you're right. Sucked in. But I feel like the cam ops even were like, geez, where's that guy in the purple pants? I can't take my eyes off him.
I didn't see much on the front side, though. So I'm saying that if you're going to roll tight pants like that, you've got to be carrying...
at least...
something.
7, 8. Yeah. I'd even consider sticking a sock down there.
Yep. Or you can buy things. I mean, talking to Morgan Penn, you can buy things that you put over the top to make it look like you've got a decent package. I mean, it's the same with the chicken fillets. It's false advertising, but they're available.
They are available.
Yeah,
and I think they'll be perfect for on tour.
I mean, golf would be a great place to do it, and also the person under the helmet in cricket. So if you're at silly mid-on under the helmet, and because you're always on camera for that side-on shot, and if you're squatted down with like a massive piece just down the side, the commentators wouldn't be able to not say anything. Like, whoa, looks like Tom Latham is getting nice and low there.
Why do you not just build these bigger boxes to accentuate the package in cricket? Like, why have we not seen someone that just goes, holy shit?
Bit cumbersome when you're running, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right.
You still got to be able to run quite quickly between wickets.
Yeah, how good is it in the Open? By the way, links golf is great golf to watch, I reckon. But if you stripe one or slice one into
the rough,
you've got about an army of 200 hundies.
Poor golf hundies.
Fucking running after that ball to try and track it down for you. But I don't think they were having much luck finding much in the rough last night.
I do like European golf, and I like particularly in Ireland when American, like the Masters is a prime example. Everything's manicured to within an inch of its life.
Yeah.
And you go to Ireland, and look, the fairways and the greens are immaculate, but the rough is rough. Like that's the definition of rough. There's like gorse and bushes and this long grass, like wildflowers.
You got commentators going, there's at least 8 feet of fern there that they're going to have to hit
I
off.
love it. I love it. It's like, nah, this is how we play golf here.
So Foxy is 4 over.
Yeah, not a great start. He bogeyed the first hole and never really recovered, actually. But, I mean, the lead's only 4 under. The weather looks difficult, like the crosswind and the rain.
Yeah. We've got another Kiwi in it, of course, Dan Hillier, who we've actually played a bit of golf with. When I was caddying for Wells and Team Media at Chasing the Fox last year, Dan was pesting around. He was playing in the opposite team with us at the time. He's a good man, and he's sitting at even, I believe, after the first round, so he could
that's not bad.
Potentially look at making some kind of cut. But, yeah, otherwise, looking a bit tough. Brooks Koepka, I believe, was playing well when I was going to bed. I'm not sure if he's still there and thereabouts. But
well, the robot, Scotty Scheffler, is 3 under. And I'm going to put my hand up and say, Scotty, I'll be your mate.
Yeah.
I'll come and help you spray it around. So it's not too late to send your jet over here.
We could get there by
the end.
By the end.
Yeah, send your jet over, and I'll show you how you enjoy a major victory. Okay,
in Ireland.
It'll last more than 2 minutes. I'll give you that. Well, that part won't, but the partying will definitely last more than that.
I reckon we should do that. Should we just get on a plane now? Should we buy a ticket and just go, you know what, Scotty?
In the old days, you used to be able to do that because it was almost affordable to do that.
Yeah. That was an SOS. That was an SOS that he sent out yesterday.
It was like, come on, someone get round me.
I need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my weekend done every Saturday. Well, we're doing the commentary tomorrow night. I might have to have another screen up.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can run multi-screens at the Roaming Giant, no doubt.
So. Yeah, and speaking of Roaming Giant, come on down. 2-for-1s, jugs and pints on the Ultras. We've got the commentary from 7.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of other drink specials, entertainment. Come on down. If you haven't booked a table, don't worry, just roll up. Plenty of room at the bar.
Love it.
There is plenty of room at the bar. And you know what? There'll be heaps of people with rip no-shows, which they can suck balls. Just come on down.
Yeah.
Because the game's been sold out for a month or so now. So if you're looking for something to do, join myself, James McConey, Mashy there. And speaking of the All Blacks, so my changes I picked yesterday.
You got a spot on, mate.
Pretty accurate.
No, didn't you get it 100%?
I don't think it was 100. I said everyone would get a run. I said that David McKenzie would be 10. I didn't quite pick exactly, but I did mention that Luke Jacobson, as described by Buck Shelford, the European fella, that he quite likes the look of, at 8. That's his preferred 8, Buck Shelford.
Have we told this story yet?
I don't think we have.
Oh, we went to a great lunch.
Champions lunch.
The Champions lunch on Friday in Wellington, and it was a great time, but there was a bit of a Q&A every kind of 20 minutes with a whole bunch of really, actually quite famous people, I have to admit.
Yeah, there was Ian Jones, there was Karen Reid, there was Buck Shelford, there was Sarah Ulmer.
They were creme de la creme.
Yeah.
But
Sione Faumuina.
But the ex-All Blacks were just getting really asked questions by Piney about the current All Blacks, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then Buck was asked about how he feels the current style of rugby is.
It was Buck and Foxy, wasn't it, up there?
That's right.
Yeah. Buck, yeah. Buck was... Everyone's a pussy, according to Buck. Everyone's a pussy. Which is fine. There's a generation in that room that agreed with him.
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of nodding heads at that comment.
And then Piney asked a great question, wasn't it? It was like, who's your preferred man at number 8?
Yeah.
Is it Artie? And he goes, no.
No.
Artie's a 7. And Piney followed up with, well, who's your choice at 8? And he goes, the Chiefs fella. And I thought he was going to say Wallace Satiti.
Yeah.
And he goes, the Chiefs fella. You know, and he's looking around, like looking for help. And he goes, you know, the European fella. The European fella.
It's like fucking me trying to navigate rugby chat.
And then Piney goes, Luke Jacobson. He goes, yep, that's him. That's him, that European fella.
Yeah, it goes blind. And then he spent about 5 minutes talking about how no one goes blind anymore.
No one does the 8-9 wing move anymore. And he's like, okay, mate, work the blind. That's his, mate. If Luke Jacobson at 8 and work the blind, All Blacks will win the next World Cup, according to Buck.
Happy days.
And you know what? He got a round of applause for that.
People didn't he?
Like, work the fucking blind, okay?
Okay, so Sneakers is in at 9 as you anticipated, which means Hotham is going to be on the bench.
Yep. McKenzie at 10, and basically a Chiefs backline when you've got Sneakers, the Smiling Hyena.
Yep.
You've got Quinn Tupaia, always blowing the Tupaia, and then Anton Dobro at centre. Severed Pieces back in at right wing. Ruben the Love Muscle back at fullback. And Will Jordan's on the bench.
From a selfish standpoint, what I do enjoy about the amount of changes that have been made is that it will make tomorrow night quite interesting.
It will, because Takiaho's starting. He doesn't often get a start for the All Blacks, which brings in Brodie McAllister.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there's so many Chiefs in this team.
Yeah.
So both Chiefs hookers on that one, and Summer Penifino starts at 6. Patrick Tuapolo to Evan Charlton One News. Tyrell Lomax is in, as I mentioned as well yesterday. George Chikabawa on the bench. So, yeah, and good to see Tava Turnover in there as well. On the bench with Duplessis, Karifi, Heather, and Papali'i Don't Preach.
And then Canes represent number 15, the Love Muscles in.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, actually, because I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair, because I
reckon as well,
no team's got nothing to lose. The French have got nothing to lose, neither of the All Blacks, really.
So we haven't seen the French team yet, have we?
Yeah, it got announced last night.
I don't know why.
And another prediction. Back as the captain. Gail Fuck You's back.
Oh, he is back?
He's back.
Yeah,
he's been renamed as the captain. So I often kind of stray into proper sports journalism every now and then here on the Agenda podcast, and I think we strolled well into it yesterday by accident.
Yeah.
And nailed it.
It's a dangerous precedent to set.
Yeah, and for everyone in Hamilton who's listening, or the greater Waikato region, or if you're coming down from Auckland and want to go to the Roaming Giant.
Fuck yeah.
Last week, we won someone at the pub $5,500.
Yes.
This week, we've upped it a bit for the great New Zealanders of the Tron. If you come to the Roaming Giant, we've got another first try scorer bet on, thanks to the TAB. This one will win us $7,500. And if it comes in, we will give it away to one person at the Roaming Giant at the end of the game. But you have to be there to win it. And you've got to have a TAB account, obviously, which you can start up on the spot if you want, like a lot of people did at Shed 22.
That's right.
So
are we going to share who it is, or no, we'll wait?
I think we'll wait. I've made the decision.
Nice.
And I'll let you know on the night. But I think it's a good bet. I'm going to say it's a Chief.
Fuck yeah.
It's a vibe punt on a Chief that's going to return us $7,500. But you have to be at the Roaming Giant.
Of course you do.
So, and you have to be there for the entire game, watching it with us. So enjoy that. We'll see you then. Hey, take another quick break. Apparently, we'll put the shits up. Kalen Ponga.
Oh.
Hey, so my grand plan was to stick an All Blacks jersey on the coat hook of Kalen Ponga's dressing room.
Yeah.
This weekend when the Warriors take on the Knights, but he's turned around and he's signed till the end of 27 with the Knights.
Okay.
Do you think that was just a ploy from him to just get a new contract and get some more cash?
I mean,
sounds like it.
Using a different code as leverage, though, is something that you don't see a lot of.
But he's always said he wanted to play for the All Blacks.
Yep.
So
I'm not too sure on the finance.
Played.
I'm not too sure on the finances of his new contract. But is it a new contract, by the way? Because it just says here in front of me that it's at least till the end of his current contract.
And he says he's staying at the Knights and in Rugby League at least until the end of his contract in 27. Because obviously
it's only a couple of years away.
Yeah, well, got the World Cup in 27. So no, but he won't. He'll have to play for at least a couple of years. So I'm sure he wants to win a World Cup with the All Blacks because that's pretty much why they come over. That's why RTS came over. Blah blah blah.
Yep.
And also RTS has not denied rumours that this new Saudi league, this Rugby 360 comp, is apparently courting him for $1 million a year.
Yep.
If I was RTS, I don't know what he's getting. He's probably getting paid similar at the Warriors, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
A
mil.
But why would you be playing NRL?
Yeah, that's life-changing money. Kalen Ponga is 27, so if he waits till 2027, which is the next World Cup, so he's going to be out of date.
He needs to do it next season, or it's not on.
So it sounds like it might be not happening then.
So it sounds like a contract, a contract play to me. Hey, this Rugby 360, the Saudi comp.
Yeah, talk me through this. So what's going on here?
I'm all for sport washing because I'm keen to just get in there with some broadcast washing.
Yep.
And if they're looking for a half-assed podcast or a half-assed commentary team to go all in on Rugby 360, just putting my hand up here, just saying we're available.
I think you should look down the camera as you say this.
We're available.
Yep.
If you're looking to do some sports media washing, we are available. I'm filthy.
That's a fucking tempting offer.
I'm filthy and I need to be washed. So if you're looking for a team to cover the Rugby 360, just give us a call. Slide into our DMs.
What a hell of a time that would be. So tell me, so walk me through this Rugby 360. What's going on here? It's fronted by former England centre Mike Tyndall.
Yeah, the Royal Mike Tyndall. He's managed to shack up with a princess.
Is he the guy that threw the dwarf?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and also apparently caught on security cameras having a bit of a cuddle with someone else.
With a dwarf? Can you say dwarf?
I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Sure.
Moving on.
Anyway,
that's enough of that Mike Tyndall.
Made up of Mike Tyndall, who's got his nose fixed, by the way. It looks great. His nose was an absolute, it was like a welder's bench. It was all over the place. And he got it all straightened, and he looks great. And I think that was part of the deal with marrying the princess.
Yeah.
And
it was on the prenup. You better get that schnoz sorted.
Schnoz fixed. So Bath executive Stuart Hooper, Mark Spore's an executive at Wasserman, which is one of the world's biggest kind of sports marketing agencies, US Sports Marketing and Talent Management Agency, and former Live Golf lawyer John Lofhagen. So it just shows how much money he made in stitching that Live deal up. He's the lawyer. The competition is set to include 8 men's teams and 4 women's teams, sexist, to compete in a condensed season format, with the league to be played in Grand Prix style events around the world. So it turns up and all the games happen over one weekend or one night.
Sure.
The concept draws upon the Indian Premier League and Live Golf as sporting disruptors. Hey, look, this has got us written all over it.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
it really does.
Bring us along for the ride.
And I think it's going to work too, you know.
It's super cheap compared to like RTS.
And no, we offer incredibly competitive rates here.
Yeah, we're cheap, but we're not a charity. Okay?
No, good note.
Already the league has fully received interest from backers across the Premier League, Formula One, and NFL. So it's one of these things that's a bit like SailGP, isn't it? Like they build that brand up, get the team values up, the broadcast rights up. And if they've got that much money behind it, like the Saudis do with Live Golf, then buckle up, rugby.
I genuinely think that all sports leagues are going to, at some point, make a move to this type of format where you can play an entire competition in about 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I think, it makes total sense to me. I think just all sports are going to have this soon.
Because New Zealand rugby buckled at the knees when Silver Lake gave them 120 million or something.
Yeah.
They went, oh.
Yeah.
We're talking billions here. Like, Saudis are going to come, and I don't mind burning that.
No.
And so that is
they don't need return on investment. They're not bothered about that.
It's a different league, man. And they'll go on about sport washing and human rights. They've got some women's teams in here, okay, so they've ticked that box.
Good for them, by the way.
They won't be driving their own bus, but that's fine. But they're in there.
Yep.
So like I said, we're available. Speaking of which, SailGP is back. There's had a bit of a break, but it is back, and it is in England. Yeah,
we're going deep on it now here at the ACC G Lane. We've partnered up with SailGP, and before each weekend and after each weekend, or race weekend, I'll be doing a bit of a preview and recap on said event on our socials, the ACC on socials. But this weekend we are heading to Portsmouth.
Back where sailing all started.
That's right.
In Portsmouth. Interesting, though, the start of the season, they've had 6 events so far, including Auckland and Sydney. In the first 5 events, 5 different teams won.
That's right.
And then I think Spain won the 6th event, and that's the only team that's won 2 events.
Yep.
So it shows how close it is.
Spot on.
And it is, people who haven't watched it, they'll go, no, sailing, because they've watched too much America's Cup, where 2 boats just kind of go around. In Christchurch, I went in Christchurch, just couldn't go last year because we had the Blacklash. In Christchurch, on a chase boat. It was intense, man.
Mate, it is one hell of a spectacle.
It is like V8s going for the one corner, and there's only enough room for 2 boats, and they just absolutely go for it. And they're going 100 kilometres an hour.
We've said it before, and we'll say it again here. Our intrigue can be bought, and it really has, because last week I've spent so much time looking into SailGP, but it makes a hell of a lot more sense than people realise. It's not a hard sport or a complicated sport. Totally, to do it, it's fucking hard and fucking complicated. Yeah. But to watch it, it's not. It's essentially like Formula One. You've got a few fleet races, depending how the weather is how many you get on. Is how many you'll get in. Usually they try and get 6 to 7 in, and then whoever's got the most points coming out of those 6 to 7 races, the top 3 will race for the Grand Prix that weekend, and then that's that.
And then they have a $2 million race in Abu Dhabi at the end of the year.
I mean,
to win the whole thing.
What more could you ask for? And every event is in an amazing harbour,
and it's amazing locations.
Yeah, so fucking incredible.
And they can do it in a harbour like they did in Auckland. And it just, there's no fair for the America's Cup.
Yeah,
America's Cup sucks balls, man. And the fact that we win it, we've got it, and they drop their nuts and are having it overseas in Italy because the taxpayer didn't pay them. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And so they've lost my support. I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, if you're a sports nerd, I'd recommend giving it a watch this weekend. 3 Now is the place to watch it. But what I find amazing is just the technology that they've kind of invested in for SailGP is out the gate.
And everyone shares the data, right? Yep. So you've got one boat that does repairs and engineering for all the boats. So there's none of that faff as well. So a boat breaks down, the boat goes and helps fix it or whatever.
Because they've all got the same boats.
Correct. And they've got all the same sensors. They've got the same sensors and data all goes into the same, so they can all see how everyone's boats are doing and how they're going, which I think is fucking how it should be.
The broadcast is unreal. You can see the times and the speeds of all the boats. You can get up close and personal with helmet cams and all this type of
And
stuff.
it's fucking
really
dangerous.
is, mate.
It's
It is hella dangerous.
It's only going to be a matter of time. They won't want this to happen, but will someone get seriously injured or killed on those things? Because they are fucking going for it.
And I will also add is my partner Loz is a great decider in how much sport of a certain sport that I watch. You know, if she shows interest in, I'm able to watch it as much as possible.
I've been banned from baseball.
Baseball is one that ladies don't tend to love.
No,
but SailGP, the ladies are into it.
Well, there's some good-looking dudes.
And there's some hotties in there.
There's
That's
some
why.
good-looking. Those sailors are good-looking dudes. I mean, you got Blair Tuke for a start, who's leading the pack.
Yeah, he is leading the pack.
Yeah.
And then you've got old mate from the Spanish driver is a weapon as well. But everyone's just jacked and looks good, and there's Rolex involved and highfalutin parts of society.
There's a bit of glamour there of the America's Cup, but also a bit of just kind of not working class, but just a bit of simplicity about it.
But honest sailing,
Yeah, there you go. So that's been a big break. Straight into Portsmouth, and then I think every couple of weeks after that, we roll it out.
Well, that's also what's so good about the sport is that they don't just fucking waterboard you with, you know, race after race after race, or an event after event after event. You can actually take your time. You can just kind of sort your life back out after a Grand Prix weekend. But I think the next wait is 2 to 3 weekends, and then
we should try and get to Abu Dhabi and go to the final.
Mate,
that'd be good times. It's my old stomping ground, of course.
Yes,
I'll show you my old haunts.
I don't know if I want to see your old haunts in Abu Dhabi.
We'll head up the Sheikh Zayed motorway, and I'll take you to rock bottom in Dubai.
I would actually love that, to be fair. But, sorry, if that sounded a little bit confusing, out on our socials this afternoon, there's about a 2.5 minute kind of summary of what's happening this week in Portsmouth and a bit of a recap on the season thus far.
Right, okay, so if you want to catch up on it in a 2-minute cheat sheet.
You genuinely can catch up on the entire season in 2 minutes, by the way.
Okay, and excellent. Okay, so we'll recap that on Monday as well.
Yep.
Righto, well, let's take a quick break. We've got quite a few yours pleases to get through.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
7 to get through, so let's plough through them. First one, yours please.
Hey, fellas.
G'day, mate.
I'm actually quite happy with Sam Constas. I think he's done us a bit of a favour, because I do seem to remember not so long ago you boys were complaining about that the Australian team are too likeable.
Yeah.
So at least, you know, he's taken over Warney's place, and he's a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck in the weekend, Mashy. Hamilton's going to take something from you.
I agree with him. I don't agree about the Warney comment, because he's a great New Zealander, but
I think he meant Warner.
Warner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Warner's makes sense. Yeah, that's true, actually. We were growing to find them a bit too likeable, and now Constance has come and done that. Kind of just reignites the spark a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, but then also we still kind of like Constance because of what he did to Coley. So
Yeah, I know. And then we also, afterwards, even Mitchell Stark having a laugh at, got to keep the Kiwis in their place, is like, fuck you, man.
yeah.
It's not a hateable comment, but it's kind of, I quite like it.
But if you are looking for us to stay consistent with who we do like and dislike, you are listening to the wrong podcast. We are going to kind of...
We'll swing.
We will swing.
Yeah, absolutely. Next one. Yours, please.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Coming at you from Cambodia, fellas. Just want to know, G Lane, if it's in the ACC's prerogative, great word, to start doing some post-match interviews, maybe spice it up a bit, get Lee onto it.
Oh, yep.
Because it's just the same old shit. Cheers. Love your work, fellas.
Wow, thanks from Cambodia. Hey, I'd love to do that because I find pre-game and post-game content probably the worst content in the world.
Has it changed at all in the last 30, 40 years?
To be fair, Joey Wheeler Brink gives it something.
Yeah, but that's him.
Yeah, that is him.
That relies on Joey.
And they also treat him like he's a freak show.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and it's like, no, he's actually the only interesting thing to happen in that pre-game.
I don't mean this in any disrespect to Izzy Dag, by the way, but I think Izzy Dag saw what Joey Wheeler was up to and how he was being treated by Sky and said, you know what, Joey, I'm going to call you out on this, mate.
I'm going to challenge, I'm going to come in with my TAB content. And
I'm going to start dancing around this umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look,
that does feel personal, doesn't it?
The post-match stuff is interesting as well, because we've always been a believer that once the game's over, it's over. Like, unless you're going to get something productive out of a player or a coach, it's not worth it. And you never really do. Either the team's won and they're happy, and they'll tell you something and they'll be stoked with the boys, thanks to the opposition, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Or they've lost and they want to get out of there.
That's right.
So I never really get anything out of the post-match.
Give me build-up. I want build-up. I want an hour of build-up that's hard, fast, and high energy.
Okay.
And controversial, but I also understand that then it implicates the players actually warming up. Because you want a little bit of snark and you want a bit of back and forth.
Oh, they mic one of the players up.
Montages.
They do mic one of the players up, like, and warm up and talk to them. I mean, that's mildly interesting, but post-match, I don't see the point. But I'm even getting Lee involved in that. They'd hate it from the start. Like,
oh, my God.
It'd be a disaster. But, look, we could think about it.
Yeah, no. If you've got any ideas for our broadcast, do keep them coming in because we do want to make sure that it eventually ends up better than the Sky product.
Yep. Standard drive-by.
G'day, boys. German Wounder from Winton here, and kids are looking at me weird on the train on the way home, hence the background noise. And oh my God, Mashy, you are tearing strips at the moment. I spent the first 5 years of my professional life in Westport, and to hear in the space of 2 days, ripping Winton, ripping Westport, is there Wi-Fi? Do people live there? Look here, cunt. 2016 Hawke Cup. What did Bullet do to Canterbury Country? Fuck you, Mashy.
I don't know. I was 14 at the time, mate.
He's got a two-parter. He hasn't finished the German...
German Winder.
The German Winton Winder.
Yeah, g'day, boys. Part 2. Sorry about it. A couple of 16-year-olds just got on the train and rode their electric scooters down the train. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to fucking hate them for being pricks or that they're legends for, well, being pricks. Advice, please, because I'm considering going and sorting them out.
Well, I love it how he's based in Germany, from Winton, lived on the West Coast, still rolling his R's over in Germany. He'll be dangerously confused about his accent as well. Is he from Ireland? Is he from New Zealand? Couple of things you need to cover off. You had a pop at West Coast and at Winton, and you've just hit the gold mine with the German Winton Wounder. He's now the German Winton West Coast Wounder.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, first of all, German Winton West Coast Winder.
Yeah.
Are you able to spare me the same kind of forgiveness that you're giving those people, those 16-year-olds that just jumped on your train with e-scooters? Because you've said, hey, should I admire them for being a prick or should I not? And well, maybe you should spare me the same kind of...
Well, admire you for being a prick?
Yeah, but keep in mind, I think people forget, G Lane, that I'm not an Aucklander, and the reason that I throw these types of statements around about other South Island towns is because I was born in the south, not cheese roll in my mouth, a little bit further north than that.
So you've lived in your own world, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. So I have South Island hate like these people do.
Yeah.
So I'm actually we are
you guys. See, South Island, you'll eat each other. You'll eat your own. Won't
yeah, we
you?
will for sure.
So if we cut you off, like out of the North Island, let's just cut you off because you guys will just end up just.
I would go old school.
Own.
Yeah, it would be old school.
Yeah. Okay. There. Well, that's probably not.
But I just want people to know that's kind of built into me, that type of hatred for everywhere else.
It's not a hatred, it's more an ambivalence.
Yeah, that's
stupidity a little bit.
And it's not a hatred. I love Buller. I love
Would you be able to would you be able to pinpoint, if I didn't have any names on it, where Buller was on a map?
Yeah.
No.
About there on the map, about 2/3 of the way up the south. Just too much gravel on your beaches, let's be honest.
Okay, so...
Get some fucking sand.
Just to answer before you dig yourself another hole, just answering the German Winton West Coast Wounders question around the 16-year-olds on the scooters, I get out over my anger issues around behaviour like that with the fact I check myself and go, would I have done that? And 99.9% of the time I'm like, 100% I would have done that. Yeah, and then I go, fuck it.
That's a great filter to actually look at life through.
Yeah, so most things I'm like, don't do that, dickhead. Oh, fuck it, I would have done that. Anyway, next one. Yours, please.
Anyway, shout out to Westport. Sorry, guys. It's gotten out of hand, this.
G Lane, I just wanted to share a strange, confusing dream I've just had involving you.
Oh, God.
You picked me up from the airport in the shitty old 80s Honda Civic wagon. Golden colour, heaps of crap in the back. Anyway, you took me back to your place. I crashed out for a few hours because I was pretty tired. When I wake up, it was just me and the fucking Mariner Express there, and neither of us could figure out how to get home.
Yeah.
You able to shed any light on that?
That could have happened, by the way.
Yeah, the Honda Civic wagon.
I'm not 100% sure you dreamt that.
Yeah, it's interesting. For me, it sounds like a kidnap situation that I've kidnapped the fucking Mariner Express and put him in my lounge, and I've gone out to the airport and I've farmed another one and brought him back and just thrown him in the lounge with the fucking Mariner Express. Interesting though. I'd like to know what you talked to the fucking Mariner Express Lockie Ferguson about. I don't think it's an interesting dream.
It is an interesting dream.
And very detailed around the gold-coloured Honda Civic wagon that was in disrepair and just...
Yeah, quite happy to give us some detail about the vehicle and stuff like that. I would be interested to hear a follow-up on what happened between you and Lockie on the couch when you woke up.
Yeah,
what was the dialogue like there?
Are you clothed?
Yeah.
Was it anything sexual?
Do you know what's
happening?
funny about that? Is that's exactly where my head went as well.
Yeah. So try and just maybe go get hypnotised and just try and get the rest of that dream back, and I might be able to interpret it a little more for you.
And we can maybe then tell you what it means as well.
Yeah. The gold-coloured Honda Civic wagon is quite detailed. Anyway,
Very
next
detailed.
one. Yours, please.
Hi, this message is for Razor Robinson after asking for random theories that might work in rugby.
Okay.
Regarding lineouts, I've always thought they were about timing and rhythm. What's better rhythm than music? Why don't we sing some songs to get everyone in rhythm? Everyone knows exactly what they're doing on whatever beat.
Yep.
And you could also make the songs silly songs that might distract the other team, make them laugh, wonder what's going on. The shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. The shit.
Oh, I love it.
It's
going to so quickly look like cheerleading.
No, it'll
a line out if you do that.
It would look like the Savannah Bananas, the baseball team.
It would, yeah.
Because I'd stop there and they'd go, I'm honey, honey, and then they go, honey, tonight, and biff up the number 2.
Yeah, and then dog rolls just fucking breaking it down.
And the other team are either disgusted or turned on.
And either is fine.
Yeah.
Either's
a distraction.
I don't know. Like if you start singing "Shoop Shoop Diddy Wop Come Come Wang Dang" by Montevideo, like that is going to throw other teams off.
Yeah, totally. And if you had a slow jam in there, as well, that'd be quite good. Or you could go like a Queen, always quite good. Like you just had the hooker go dun dun dun, and the rest of them go.
Oh fucking hey! And then the crowd gets going, and everyone's going, "Hey, man!"
And then the team, what the fuck? And you throw up Summer Penny Finau.
Oh, come on! I think we might have told this story already, but we spent about 2 hours talking about the 2011 and 2015 Rugby World Cup line-out calls with Kieran Reid.
Yeah, he did divulge what they were, but we were so wasted I can't remember a word.
And he did say before, and he said, "You boys can't tell anyone these."
I was like, "Well, I don't." And he told me them, and I went,
I will not be repeating this.
I don't even know what you're saying.
But
can you pass me that bottle of Malbec?
But I wish.
Glug, 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 glug.
But I wish we had this to go back at him with and say, hey, you should just be singing songs.
Yeah, you should.
That's a way better idea.
That's a fucking great idea.
I love that.
Well, we'll submit that to Razor.
Yeah.
Next one.
Hey there, Phil. I was listening to the potty and you guys saying that Southern hate doesn't extend to the north. I tell you what, it fucking does. Fucking love Aucklanders. Every day when I'm waking up at -2 degrees in the fucking cold, and I have to come in to work and listen to the radio and someone bitching on the radio, oh, it's 5 degrees this morning. Shut the fuck up. Honestly. I'm sitting inside. Fuck you. Oh well. Fuck Canterbury.
I love it. I never doubted the hatred that flows between South and North, but I just find the regional hate is almost a little more bitter.
Yeah, when I tried to articulate 5 minutes ago about how I feel about everywhere else down south, I think just the way he explained his hatred there for everyone else, for the North, is kind of how we feel. I think it's from waking up every morning, every day, just being immediately on the back foot because it's cold, grey, and a bit shit.
Yeah, you're unemployed.
After a while, you
Pub doesn't open till 1.
Start, fucking hating everyone and everything. And then, it manifests like it is now at the age of 25, talking on a podcast, just for some reason talking shit about Westport when they don't deserve it, G Lane. Let's be honest, they
didn't deserve that strays. But no. I suppose it's the closest crocodile to the boat, isn't it? It's like you're down in Southland. What's the closest? Targo.
Yeah, that's right.
Targo, who's the closest here? It's like Canterbury. Who's the closest here?
That's exactly what it is. I should have just said that.
Yeah, okay. Now, last one for this Friday potty. Yours, please.
G'day, lads.
G'day, mate.
G'day, boy.
Just following up on our global fast bowlers of all time.
Yes.
Mr. Hadley should be sitting in 4th.
Okay.
431 wickets for 86 tests. He's only topped by 3 Englishmen who retired in 1898 and 1914. Side of that, everyone else isn't important. Get in touch if you want the Excel spreadsheet. Hooroo.
Oh, we'll be
I'd love
getting
to
in touch.
see. Yeah, we'll get in touch.
So is that all formats or?
Yeah, see, this is the thing. I don't think it is, you see. I think that's very much a test match. Only test matches were played. So it's funny. It's like, what is the criteria?
I read that list after we talked about it the other day, which is not the right order you're supposed to do things in, by the way. You're supposed to read the list and then do the podcast. But I went and had a look. The idea of giving Boomer number 1 because of how good he is in all formats and then including people from the 20s doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Oh, well, look, it's an editorial as well.
Totes.
It's the guy at the start said, I was told, put together your top 30 fast bowlers.
So suck on this.
Here it is. Yeah, so it's not like, if we're going to go fully statistical on it, then that guy might be right. Hadley would be 3rd or 4th.
Yeah,
but it's got us talking about it anyway. So you send us a spreadsheet. I'm looking for stuff to whack off over in the weekend.
Is that us? Is it? Okay, we've got no more yours pleases. So G Lane, you can go and whack off to.
No, I need the spreadsheet first.
Oh, you need the spreadsheet first. Okay, can we get that laminated, please?
You want to use it after?
Yeah.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.